Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher, and I got two very special people on the sofa, and I really mean that because they're not just with United Way, they're with the community and also with Norfolk Public Schools. Sarah Bishop, Director of Education Initiatives with United Way. How you doing?
Good afternoon. Doing great.
And Dr. Ilana Balthazar.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yes.
All right. Principal for PB Young Senior Elementary School.
Yes.
And I got to say it from the get-go, I already turned my pledge card in, so I'm off the hook now, right?
No, but that's good. It's fabulous.
Well, that's because I want to encourage the viewer, if you got that pledge card at the employer or if you're thinking about donating, do it now.
Do it now.
But that's not why we're here today.
Nope.
That's just a small piece of the pie now for United Way, about the United Giving, isn't it?
It is, and it fuels United efforts, us working together. So you've got a principal and a United Way employee sitting on your sofa here talking about great community solutions.
Okay, and let's talk about that because I know there's been a lot of hand-wringing about graduation rates, about kids reading, about dropout rates, and all this kind of stuff. And there's a whole bunch of people, Ilana, that are saying it can't be done. But I don't have the nerve to tell you guys that. Can it be done?
It's being done.
Oh, it's being done?
Yes.
And
we
where
are
is
making
it
great
being
things
done?
happen. We are making great things happen at PB Young Senior Elementary in the Young Terrace community in Norfolk.
And how are you doing it?
We're doing it through driving outcomes, through community partnerships, just building a really good relationship with all corporate partners, community partners, parents and students right in the Young Terrace community.
Okay, so I guess dropping your kid off for school isn't enough.
No, it's collective impact with accountability.
All right. I'm hearing some real backbone stuff, Sarah.
There is backbone.
Now, I mentioned backbone because that's kind of a driving force now, isn't it?
That's what United Way's job is, to support what we've done through United for Children, which is sort of housed at United Way. United Way's the backbone. We've met with the principal and the superintendent of schools and his team, and the city manager and assistant city managers and their team, and public housing, NRHA and their team. And we said, okay, we are all saying we want kids to succeed. We want healthy, safe neighborhoods. The medical schools around the table. We have universities around the table. We're all sharing the same kids and sharing the same goals. Why don't we plan together, and the real trick is implement together. And Dr. Balthazar and our school, we went to that school for a reason. Super high need school, probably our poorest school in Norfolk, but a principal who has passion and drive and energy and has a vision bigger than what was taking place.
So what's the vision?
On-time graduation, preparing lifelong learners, and making sure that they're all reading by now kindergarten and first grade.
Well, okay, now, so you're talking about that kid coming in as a kindergartner. You're saying graduation.
Yes.
That's 12 years off, though. A lot can happen in 12 years.
College begins in pre-K. We have to set high expectations and have measurable outcomes.
Come on, when I went to pre-K, it was all about the nap time and the blanket.
No. We have a 3-year-old class, 2 4-year-old classrooms, 5 kindergarten classrooms. And we have benchmarks set in place that they must meet quarterly to ensure that they will be reading.
And do these little guys know that?
They believe that because we have the high expectations, and we tell them that even if they're looking at a picture and it's totally wrong, we redirect that and train.
You just called me on something, and you did it really nicely, by the way. I mean, it's been a while since I've been called to the principal's office, but I think they know that. They believe that.
Yes.
That's different than what we normally have talked about. It's really about the kid believing in themselves,
Yes.
right? And how do you go about building that, Sarah?
We first have to work with parents. We have to have parents understand that they are a partner with the school. They don't just drop a kid off at school. They partner with school, and the school says to the parents, what can we do to help your child succeed? What do we need to know about your child to help your child succeed? But when you're in a neighborhood where about half the parents don't have a high school diploma, the challenges are a little bit different. They're bigger. But the parents still have the same desire, the same passion for their children to succeed, but they depend on Dr. Balthazar and her team to help make that happen. And what we're doing is bringing them back in, and the parents are helping drive what we're doing.
Marcus, when Marcus went out to Denver for the All-America City presentation, one of the questions that he was asked at the end was about a number of employees, and he made the comment that he had, so of a city of 242,000 people, we have 5,000 employees. But if you look at employing the residents in the solutions, he's the city manager of 250,000 people. So it really is that it doesn't stop at the sidewalk then, does it?
It does not, and it started with
Because
us.
it's her job.
It's her job, but no one's ever really said to the teachers, what are the real barriers and what can we do to address the barriers? So a chief one was we've got national data and local data that children in poverty lose ground over the summer. Alana and her professionals call it summer slippage. So this United for Children said, okay, you keep talking about what it takes to get a child back on track. Let's fix the problem. So the city and housing and the school system and United Way and the medical school and Old Dominion and Trinity Presbyterian Church and all of our partners sat around a table and said, okay, how do we address this summer? What can we do to make sure that 290 kids showed up? But we designed a program for every child at PB Young. And there are 467 children last year. What do we do to make sure they don't lose ground over the summer? They've got to be in summer school. It's not in the city's budget. It's not in public schools' budget. So all these partners said, okay, I can take this piece on, I can take this piece on, I can take this piece on. Dr. Balthazar basically donated her time for the whole summer and every Saturday. And a lot of people donated a lot, and those children at her school had 2 weeks off this summer.
Wow. Now, when did that planning conversation occur? Because you did say this summer. So the one we just finished.
Way too late. We started in February. We met with their teachers.
Yes.
Now, was there somebody at the table, don't name them, who said, we don't have time to put that together?
Well, at first, none of the teachers wanted to do it.
Oh, hello.
But when we put
I
the
told
ball-
you not to call anybody
Hey,
out.
we're going to be honest and transparent. But when we allowed them to design the program and to put those high expectations in place and the measures, by the time we finished the meeting, I had a waiting list of staff members that weren't able to teach.
That is cool.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of really sharing the ownership of the solution to everybody.
That is the biggest piece that we bring to the table. Teachers shared the solution, and everyone owns the success. We've said to the city manager, you made the summer happen. Share it with the city council. We said to the school board, you made the summer happen. Share it with the school board. We said to the medical school, you made the summer happen. Share it with your board. It is shared ownership, shared work. But her teachers grew it.
Okay, Sarah, I'm gonna test you here. Let's roll the clock back a couple of years. I think it's been about 2 years. You went on a flight to New York City with the city manager, the publisher of the paper.
Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember, because you came back and I think I ran into you on Granby Street.
That's right.
And you said, we're going to start a revolution. It's going to start now. That's what we're talking about now,
Exactly. This is where the rubber meets the road. And we picked her school for a reason, because she had the right leadership at the school.
Yeah, what were the building blocks for making it happen right away?
What we have to do is build partnerships with our schools like we never have before, without any blame. The schools have those children for a certain number of hours, but we hold them accountable for all the social ills. So we come in without blaming anybody, and we say, tell us about your challenges. We also know we've got to work with parents, so the parents hand off to the school a child who's had rich early learning, who's had nurturing parents, because if you were to get Dr. Balthazar at a very honest point, say, tell me about your entering 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. They aren't ready to learn yet. They need a lot. And so why don't we look to change the early years, beginning at birth, and give those families whatever they need to help their children hit all developmental milestones. So by the time Dr. Balthazar and her team gets them, she's got smart teachers, she's got a great curriculum, she's got a great principal. They can run with it. They can't come in so far behind that they can't catch up. But it's bringing everyone around the table saying, we share these kids. We have to share the blame. We have to share the planning and share the implementation.
Yeah, because you just had me going back 31 years when we brought Amanda home from. I had no clue what we were going to do.
Yes.
So to be part of a partnership and saying we're going to do this together would have made. Now she's doing real well. So okay, I've got to ask you, because we all set goals. You said graduation rates. So what, 80% graduation rate for that kindergartner?
We hope for 100% of all of the students in Young Terrace.
100%?
That's our goal. We have to believe that and have high expectations.
Okay, so how are you going to get there?
Continuing to do what we're doing, training parents, working with students, building teacher capacity, and monitoring our outcomes along the way. If something's not working, throw it out the window. What is working, and just keep working to make sure
Absolutely.
that each child is successful.
So don't hold on to those unproductive actions. Huh?
Don't
That's a
blame
novel
Can't do
concept.
it. You have to.
without blame. We've
I
learned a lesson.
really like that. Let's talk about it because, okay, now you know what's going to happen. People are going to watch the show. I want my kid to go to PB Young.
It's already happening. We have kids who want to move into Young Terrace to go to her school.
Wow. But so what's the answer outside of PB Young, Sarah?
We want to get it right first.
Oh.
And we're already being asked by other schools, some members of the school board said, when do you go to the next school? And we've said we've made a commitment to a neighborhood. You aren't done after one summer. We are sticking with this neighborhood and this school to get the template right that says this is what it takes. These are the partners that need to come around a table. And then we will go to the next neighborhood. But we've got, one summer doesn't solve the solution. We were out in the hallway talking, okay, so before and after school, because the solution, as Dr. Balthazar has told me, is extending the school day so that kids get all the time they need to learn, and adding the right enrichment activities, and tying those activities to on-time attendance, and keeping those kids longer during the day and longer through the year, and getting that template in place and going to the next school.
Well, for that, more importantly, for that mom and dad that has that before 3-year-old at home, any advice for them?
We're offering workshops before they turn 3. Come in now into our Parent Resource Center, and we're preparing their children as early as 1 and 2.
Man, where were you guys 29 years ago? Right, Sarah?
Yes, you're right.
So I want to please make a commitment, as you have for the 100% graduation rate, to come on in and visit us on the sofa periodically and
would
kind
love
of bring
to.
us up, bring us up to date, because it's
Well, the
very
city's a valuable
exciting.
partner. It's important for us to come back and tell the citizens what we're doing.
We'll call you on that.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for everything that you're doing to really bring the community together. Thanks for joining us.